Hello, welcome to another movie review of mine. Afterwards, please take the chance to visit my website www.thesceneviewer.com, where I have thousands of movie reviews, 60 plus lists of best films per genre, yearly ranked lists with top 5 per category going back to 1914, and dozens of miscellaneous lists including TV shows, actor profiles, and top 10 films per actor. The link can be found below. Today we are reviewing The Detective 1968. Gave this movie a rating of 4 and was viewed in 2024. Bringing back some of the same people on the production team from Tony Rome, I thought The Detective would be better, but it turns out not to be the case. From the outset, the editing is what hurt the film the most. Then I'm taken from one story to another and to another. What's this? An anthology of a policeman's life? That's not what I signed up for. I wanted to see Frank Sinatra working on a murder case in the neo-noir sense. Instead, I'm given Lee Remick's infamous long stares after hearing her character is a no-good cheating bitch. Hey, thanks, but no thanks. Here's a fun fact. The actress was 20 years Frank Sinatra's junior. After the initial case is quickly solved, I knew right away the detective didn't get his man. Of course, a predictable twist comes later, and it's exactly what I thought, only that I didn't understand why my time was wasted on the wife for so long. Ditto for the useless flashbacks, which are sometimes comical when Frank Sinatra was meant to be way younger in some of them. First of all, Robert Duvall and Al Freeman Jr. do their own thing, and then they disappear for good in the long run. Next, Jacqueline Bisset shows up as Norma McLiver, and I thought Frank Sinatra was in a good mood for a swap. But the filmmakers were making a connection between her and the initial case in an attempt to be clever. But the fact is, they lost me as a member of the audience when I wanted to finish the movie already while looking at the timer too many times. Oh, please, for the gay stuff. It looks ridiculous by now. Detective Sergeant Lo Leland has a moral compass? Yeah, sure. He broke into the psychiatric's office without a search warrant and then violated his doctor-patient privilege by listening to one of his tapes. Eventually, Leland quits because of the slime of New York City has gotten to be too much for him, and given that I'm pretty sure he had been aware of it for decades. Luckily, Serpico came along and thus did a so much better job. By the way, Roderick Thorpe authored the novel. Years later, he saw the film The Towering Inferno and got inspired to write the sequel to The Detective, entitled Nothing Lasts Forever, which will be retitled for the film version. Today, we know it better as Die Hard, with Joe Leland's name changed to John McClane. Believe it or not, Frank Sinatra, aged 73 at the time, was offered the role but turned it down, which went to Bruce Willis, who actually made his screen debut in one of Frank Sinatra's pictures, The First Deadly Sin. All in all, if you want a good old-fashioned neo-noir picture with Frank Sinatra in a leading role, go with Tony Rome, not The Detective. Thank you so much for joining me for this review. Don't forget to visit my website, www.thesceneviewer.com.